Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ainu Fatia binti Zakaria. Today, I will present to you about an introduction of informative speech from my English for Oral Presentation course. The title that I am going to present to you guys for today is the different types of insomnia. So before I jumped into the explanation about the different types of insomnia, I'm going to explain to you first about what is insomnia. Have you ever had a case of insomnia? Do you have any idea what insomnia is? Insomnia is a sleep condition characterized by difficulty falling or remaining asleep, and insomnia is an often neglected diagnosis. This may be owing to its subjectivity, its perception as a condition of low importance, or even that it is not a medical condition at all. Insomnia, which can cause like sleeplessness or waking without feeling refreshed, it can affect at least 1 out of every 3 people at some points in their lives. This inevitably impairs daytime activity, causing tiredness, poor focus, and mood disturbance. Insomnia is a common public health problem with an estimated prevalence in both Western and also Asian general population in the range of 11 to 50%. The condition may be acute, which is short term, or chronic, which is long term. While insomnia is usually categorized as either short term or chronic, there are also other terms that may be used to classify the sleep conditions, such as early morning awakening, sleep onset insomnia, sleep maintenance insomnia, and also mixed insomnia, which I will explain to you guys later. And this condition, the insomnia, it can also come and go as time goes. It has the potential to influence both children and adults. Okay, the first type of insomnia is acute insomnia, which is a short-term insomnia. This is a short episode of trouble sleeping that is also known as acute insomnia or adjustment insomnia. A traumatic life occurrence, such as the death of a loved one, a troubling medical diagnosis, a pandemic, which is we are having right now, um, rebounding from drugs, or maybe a big career or relationship adjustments, and that can also be the cause of short-term insomnia. Acute insomnia can last less than 3 months, and the symptoms can disappear on their own as a person copes with the traumatic event that caused their sleeping problems. The short-term insomnia, on the other hand, can become chronic insomnia. Both children and adults may suffer from short-term insomnia, and it can affect more women than men, and it also can occur during pregnancy as well as during menopause. The second type of insomnia is a chronic insomnia, which is a long-term insomnia. This chronic insomnia is a sleeping disorder that can last for a very long time. Chronic insomnia is described as difficulty falling or staying asleep for at least 3 nights a week for 3 months or longer. Any people with chronic insomnia have had sleep problems for a long time. Inability to get the sleep they need can be very chronic and also come and go in month-long episodes. There are many sources of chronic insomnia, like acute insomnia. It may be tied to traumatic condition, but it can also be attributed to erratic sleep habits, inadequate sleep care, recurring dreams, mental health issue, underlying physical or physiological problems, maybe it can be drugs and certain other sleep disorders. Like short-term insomnia, this chronic insomnia also occurs in people of all ages and has a higher prevalence in women. Okay, beside acute and chronic insomnia, there's also other term that we can use to classify insomnia itself, such as sleep onset insomnia, sleep maintenance insomnia, early morning awakening insomnia, and also mixed insomnia. Sleep onset insomnia is characterized by trouble falling asleep at the start of the night, or in the case of shift workers, if they try to fall asleep. It's linked to the feeling of tossing and turning in bed by not being able to fall asleep. Most individuals with sleep onset issues can't fall asleep even after spending 20 to 30 minutes in bed. Second, the sleep maintenance insomnia. It describes an inability to stay asleep through the night. Most often, this means waking up at least once during the night and struggling to get back to sleep for at least 20 to 30 minutes. Third is early morning awakening insomnia, which can occur when a person wakes up earlier than their desired time or their desired plan in the morning. Some experts consider this to be a part of sleep management, while others consider it separately. And the fourth is the mixed insomnia. It may be used to describe individuals who have issues with with sleep initiation, sleep maintenance, and early morning awakening, which is the sleep onset insomnia, sleep maintenance insomnia, and early morning awakening insomnia. It's the mix of the third terms, which we call mixed insomnia. To support my informative speech, which is the different types of insomnia, I would like to share my own experience in insomnia. I am a student in a university at the moment, so I have so many things that I need to complete at the expected time, and I am currently studying online at home due to the pandemic COVID-19. Because of that, I have trouble to sleep at night, and I need to complete my tasks, my assignments, and I also need to study at nights as my classes are during the day, and this make me sleep very late at night as I find it so hard to sleep due to the stress. So it has affected my sleeping habits and make me so hard to wake up at the morning. For the conclusion, which I can conclude here, there are different types of insomnia, which is acute short-term insomnia, chronic long-term insomnia, and also another terms that can be called such as sleep onset insomnia, sleep maintenance insomnia, early morning awakening insomnia, and also mixed insomnia. So that's all from me. Thank you.